Alright, I have a potentially cursed seed here from Voyix. So, Shardtail Queen and Primold. I mean, this is typically one of the stronger combos in the game, but I will say this. It doesn't really matter if it's a strong combo. Cursed Seed is a cursed seed, so we'll see. I don't know anything specific about this run, but it looks like it went out, about midway through, so generally that is a good sign that it was relatively cursed, I would say. But yeah, I mean, typically, if you're not aware, this is typically a strong combo because there's just so many synergies and high rolls. But there's still low rolls. I mean, if I just don't get imps, that's one thing. Or even tombs to a certain extent. Tombs and imps are really why this combo is strong. But we'll do it here. Free BDSD. That's an interesting word in their library. That's like a OS, kind of like Linux. I think it's called free BDSD. I think it's called. Yeah. I mean, I'm not an expert in it or anything. I just remember some, somebody talking about it at one point in one of my jobs. Okay, we got Scourgefell, annoying. The rest are okay. Starter cards aren't particularly great, I'd say. Hornbreak's alright. If we end up with like Imperialist though, which we'll lock in, if you've watched me play Shardtail before, I'm adamant that you just always take Imperialist Ring 1 if you see it. So Hornbreak loses a little bit of value to sack imps, unless we're just going to set up a floor without Shardtail. That's totally fine. Remnants on the magic side. I mean, almost certainly if we find any, imp, we'd want to go to a steel here, for sure. But if we find like a ritual, we might want to go to the remnant side. But yeah, Pirate Jumper, I don't know. To start with, it isn't that good. It can be good later on, and Hallowed Drippings is typically not going to do anything in this, because typically you're not reforming banner units, but we might get like a Paraffin Enforcer and want to just keep that in play or something. So like I said, you see Imperialist, you take Imperialist. Oh geez. I mean, currently there's really no reason to have Gauge. I'll tell you what though, I don't mind Gauge in this particular combo because often the game plan is literally just to have an imp or tomb or a fusing of them, and you just dig through your deck, find it, and keep playing it. And you almost don't care if the whatever the cost is bad. So even though we don't have a single thing over a 1 cost here, it's tempting to take the Gauge. It's probably correct just to take Resonant Sword here, though. And I say that as a lover of Volatile Gauge, right? Because Hellhorn just has a lot of good hits. But I think, Shard does nothing for me right now. But likely we're going to get Rage in one form or another. And that's just a really powerful artifact. Okay, well, it's almost certainly going to be Imp Sickle. I will say it potentially might mess the reform pool up if I end up with an imp that I want, but that's not really that big of a issue to me. Most of the time you can find Endless on it. The nice thing, it's interesting because it's funny how Endless is so much easier to hit than Multi-Strike. The reason is it's like you can realistically justify a it's just like a shower thought I had recently. Like you can realistically justify a Merchant of Steel more when you have those endlesses. So it's like you just end up able to just target more, so then your chances go up. I don't know if I'm articulating that well, but either way, it's obstacle here. That's just Honestly, a godsend. Would have been pretty good, honestly, with Volatile Gauge, though, because they always come in at 1. That's fine, though. Maru! Come on. Mark of Invasion. I can survive top at 20 health even if I low roll, so probably should just do that, right? Double Pyre Chomper. I think I can take 10 here. I'm not loving that, but I'd rather not take, you know, all this pyre damage, so we'll just do that. I might just take these out too. I highly doubt I'm going to need that burnout. If I redraw through the deck, I just want to find, like, better stuff. Alright. Well, that's going down there for sure. Let's see. I could go double impling up here. I kind of think there's some value in trying to get the Welder Helper back in, though. I know I already did add 2 Pyre Chompers, but like if I add 2 Implings or even just a Steward, I'm greatly reducing my chances to get Welder Helper. The problem right now is I have a lot of primitive molds in my future. I'm not too worried about these guys. Hornbreak will certainly take care of that guy. And this guy blocks 3 of them. If I put 2 of them down, I block all of them. I am gonna do this, I think. If I can just get one more Welder Helper from a Predator mold, that would be like the bee's knees. Oh, this works too. I think I would have to massively low roll to not get either Hornbreak here, and even if I don't, I think just keeping the pool clean here makes sense. Okay, we're gonna almost certainly get some good stuff back here. So far, no. Alright, let's do that. I think that definitely is good. And we can just do this then. We could do that, actually. No reason to get those other imps in play, I think. Alright, that's an easy one there. That's pretty good. 4 primitive molds in our future. I mean, I could do this for 40 or 30 damage here. That actually is probably correct. Now that my Reform pool is screwed, I think that 30 damage was worth it. Look, we didn't even get the stuff anyway. Not a whole lot of point to frontlining when he's trampling. I'd rather get the damage just through Imperialist, so... By the way, no damage taken. It's Imperialist for you. The other forms of Shardtail Queen definitely would have leaked there. Alright, well, no rage yet, but I mean, a Welder Helper's nothing to complain about. Well, I mean, we're almost certainly going here anyway. I would be fine to get that Welder Helper on what do you call it? Endless, and I'm tired. Dripfall. These would be more, I'd be more open to them if I was certain I was going to a Remnant. I mean, I could hit this Remnant banner here, I guess. Like, if I don't get Endless here, this magic is arguably better, but if for some reason I low roll, I'll probably certainly be hitting both these Hellhorns. I mean, obviously this one, but maybe potentially this one. You know, I could justify this if I don't have Endless on an Imp. It's kind of less needed when I have Imp Sickle and Reform. Like, the Endless isn't that important, to be quite honest. But we'll see. I mean, in a certain sense, maybe I could justify it to the right here. With this combo, you could probably argue Remnant Banners are better. And if I do want to do that, I should take Burnout Extension over the Dripfall. I mean, honestly, I could even just skip everything here. I don't know that this deck needs a Dripfall. I think I actually might skip here. I think we're just going to go the Hellhorn plan here and use Remnant as... Okay, that's beautiful. Burnout and Endless. So... Alright, well, we'll see what we have here. Alright, that's certainly just a Rail Beater. The Burnout Endless here, since we have Imperialist, isn't like super necessary, but if I end up with my units having, or if I end up with a floor that doesn't utilize Shardtail Queen, then we're gonna be pretty happy that we've done this. No boons in the middle, so probably no upgrades on Rail Beater. 30 there is kind of worth sometimes. I'm probably not hitting this Merchant of Steel, I think. Nothing really at Remnant's going to mix well with... Like, basically what I'm just looking for now is Horned Warrior. That's about it. Horned Warrior would go right into the Steelworker. I guess I could still try to get like a quick or a multi here though, so I might still be able to justify this, especially if I find like a plethora of imps. So honestly, if I find a fledgling imp, I'll probably just put it into the Welder Helper. The merch, I guess if I am... This Merchant Magic is maybe takeable, this one's not. This one's definitely getting hit, and then the final, so I'm likely to find a plus 10, meaning I probably don't need the 30. The thing is, right now at the current point in the game, 10 will kill anything that I need it to kill. I don't need the plus damage. Like, plus 10 for 25 gold is more or less equivalent to plus 30. And I just don't have to pay shards for it, so we might as well not pay shards at the moment. Unless I want to purge any spells, I don't think I do. These are all decent enough. Alright, Sweeper Boss. You don't love to see it with Imperialist, though. With our Endless Welder Helper, I think we're going to be fine here. I'm definitely going to do this. We want every chance at units as possible. I think we'll duo. We only need one imp, I think, at a time here. Well, I don't necessarily know that that's true. I could actually just go Shardtail bottom, ensure that I'm clearing out Scourges, and then just Rail Beater top. Like, there's actually not a huge benefit to me not just having Shardtail with her own floor. Like, I can get units reformed enough that it gets to a point where... See, this is where, you know, I can make a decision once I find my Welder Helper. Since it has that burnout, I can now go top floor with the Rail Beater. So I think this makes sense against Scourge Shufflers. I don't necessarily have that much in my deck to draw into, but in the same vein, do we want this? I don't think we want this. I don't think... Do I put this into the pool? I think I do. I don't want that to, like, live either. But yeah, oh, man. I was going to say I want to draw through the deck because I want to hit the primitive molds, but here we are. Took out the Scourge Shuffler, still kind of fucked there, but you know what, whatever. Let's do this. I want the Collector, so we'll do that. I can pass here. But, you know, oh man, we didn't find a single primitive mold. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I mean, this guy's gonna do way more damage to the boss, so we should just start stacking him. I do want to kill that thing. Well, no sense really keeping the reform pool very clean here. We might as well just do as much damage as possible here. Do I play this? I think so. I think we want to do that. But I'll leave room up here for, well, yeah, because I want to play this, and if I do get a rage imp, I want to put a rage imp up here, so we'll do that. You have, okay, we get double welder helper. I'll tell you what, why don't we do this, that way I can get the AoE off there. Let's see if we can get a pirate chomper. No? Oh, I want to keep this then for sure. Why is... oh, right. So we'll do that, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, I think we'll be fine here. We just need to keep, you know, stacking whatnot up here. Is it better to do this or this? I think this. It's like this guy is gonna technically die without. Ooh, okay. Well, that sucks. A lot of imps in the pool, and it gave me back that. Well, looks like it won't matter anyway, so that's fine. With that much defense, defense becomes offense. Alright, another fight with no fire damage taken. Well, that's nice, because now I don't have to hell vent. It looks like we're not getting fledgling imp though, so that sucks. Not even a ritual, man. That sucks. I mean, it's... on the one hand, it's pretty nice to have the Welder Harper and the Imp Sickle, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily cursed so far, but I will say it's pretty damn unlucky to not get a fledgling imp or ritual. That's like the percentile there. I can't remember exactly what it is, but that's like below 10%, I think. So it happens sometimes, but it's not that likely. I think we're gonna take Welder Helper though. I don't think the other things do much for me. I already get my Imperialist is so much better than that vent, and I can simply I'll probably still go with this Hell Vent. I definitely need to find the Hellhorn banner here. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the unit draft comes, but it's going to be Welder Helper. My plan is to fuck. I was going to say my plan is to infuse here, Welder Helper and a Welder Helper and Hell Vent. Though I do see the Molten Encasement. I'm a huge fan of Fledgling and Molting together, but I'm not really that much of a fan of Molting and Welder Helper. The reason is you just don't get your Imperialist procs off, and a big advantage of Welder Helper with Imperialist is that you're stacking a lot of armor on the front unit. Which I'll still be doing, but then it just sits in the back, and, you know, aside from sweep, we'll always just blast the floor with a ton of damage. It's another reason I wouldn't take Entombed Explosive here, unless I speculatively wanted something for Legion Wax, but I'll be honest, you could put a Queen's Imp into Legion Wax, and it's almost on par with that. So I don't need to take that speculatively. And... so, but yeah, again, I don't know. I think I'd rather Welder Helper into Welder Helper. Technically, I get more defensive value from the encasement into the Welder Helper, but it isn't... against Chase, that might not be true, right? First of all. I mean, it might be nice to be stealthed against Chased, honestly, but... I don't know. I think I really value having my Imperialist procs, especially against, like, Scourgefell, which is in the future. So it's either skip or purifying cleanse. I don't even know. Like, would I even use a Paraffin Enforcer at this point? It really has no synergy with a Rail Beater. I have to imagine I just skip here, unfortunately. These are pretty shit. I don't think I could take a lady that we do have a problem right now that we have 0 offensive scaling. Lady of the House doesn't provide scaling, but it just provides a nice body of 35 damage and a bunch of health too. Does benefit from my hallowed drippings as well, which nothing currently really does. Okay, as much as I love Ocarina of Time, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, if it does that fucking thing again, I'm skipping the track. God damn it. But anyway, so it's just not Paraffin Thug in any world. That card sucks. But I might take Shit Fiend here. I don't know. My thinking is, it'd be so bad, but if I'm not. You know, I've passed the point where I'm finding at least my common tier of rage. I can still hit on Dark Deal, and to a lesser extent, I could hit on some of the shitty cards like Inflame and whatnot. This might be one of those nightmare runs where you have to take Inflame. And then there's, I guess, always maybe I can 50-50 into Imp Parade, and then eventually I'll have Fledgling Imps. I guess what I'm trying to say is I may need Alpha Fiend here. This is like when you don't find Rage, Alpha Fiend becomes much more enticing, but not with a single striking unit. I think I am going to take the Alpha Fiend. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it, though. I guess we'll find out. Maybe if I can get a Horned Warrior. My original plan of Horned Warrior into Rail Beater might have to take a back seat, and Horned Warrior with Alpha Fiend is passable. I've definitely made that work before. So we'll see. Alright, I'm definitely skipping this track. Sorry fellas. Tell you what, I don't know, Ocarina of Time, you're kind of just distracting me. Let's go with Breath of the Wild. Even though Breath of the Wild, cover your ears, everybody, is not nearly as good of a game as Ocarina of Time. I know I'm sacrilegious in saying that, but definitely there's some annoying tracks in Ocarina of Time. Damn, 30 power again. And I don't even know what I'd be looking for here. It's not... Yeah, that's fine. There's really nothing at the 3rd tier I'm looking for here. Or even any of the tiers. Like, Intrinsic doesn't really do anything for me. It's too bad you can't Intrinsic an Imp. But yeah, I think we will do this. So we're going to Hellvent it. Certainly. I'm definitely not going to... Oh wait, you know what? We need to wait. Let's wait. I may want to put... If I get Horned Warrior, I may want to put Alpha Fiend in first. Ugh. What is this shit? Maybe there's a world where self-infused Alpha Fiend... That would be pretty awful. Maybe. I've never done that before. This run is looking pretty shitty, honestly. Which is weird, saying that. I mean, I guess like another option is I could try to get Rally. If I find a one-harm tome, that's pretty enticing. I could just solo Queen. I don't know, though. This is not... I mean, Rail Beater... I guess I could just get lucky with Hempsicle and try to keep the primitive mold pool clean some of these fights, but... I don't know, man. This looks like a skip to me. We've already got, what? Two banners... Well, let's do this. There's no way I'm not doing this, and then we'll Hellvent it, but probably before you ever hit a Hellvent, you should check the caverns. Is there anything else? We don't want any of that, right? If we get a 30, we could put it into the hammer. But if we do the ×5, I wouldn't ×5 any of this. but I would probably times 1 a Wellow Hopper just because it's free shards, and I do want 2 of them. Oh, speak of the goddamn devil. I swear I'm clairvoyant with this shit. 5 would be ridiculous, right? That would just be completely stupid. I'd never draw through my deck. Be a lot of defense. I can clear a lot with, I could just commit to full Imperialist, and I could, I could clear all the waves, but yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna work. Man, this deck kind of sucks right now. Well, I'll do it one time. What do I Hellvent then? Hornbreak? Primitive Mold maybe? I actually don't mind a Primitive Mold Hellvent then. I don't want 3 of these, I don't think. I guess I could do 3. I'm almost certainly going to be going on 3. Like, Shardtail's almost certainly on her own floor, right? And then, man, it's going to be hard to draw through the deck, though, with all of those on Endless. I'm committing so much to defense by doing that. I think I just give 1 to Shardtail. I'll have all these Impsicles. I think a Hellvent on the Primitive Mold makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. We're already at 40 shards anyway. No need to give myself 15 more just to get that. Alright, we got this right from the get-go. That's nice. I think we do this. Put you mid, maybe? Here, let's go here. That's fine. Do I need Rail Beater here? Maybe I should have just went Alpha Fiend top. I'm thinking about this and I'm like, well, I can only stack shit on a few of these. Man. I could put them on the same floor here. Doesn't seem that good. Let's do this for now. I don't think I don't have the Ember to do all that. I need to put that guy down second. I forget that he's giving AoE armor. Should have done that. I'm going to keep this one out of the pool, actually. I think we can just carry with Shardtail. Now that I have that Fledgling Imp in the pool, I can try to get that Fledgling Imp. Like right now, it's perfect. Could do. Yeah, let's just do this. I could do like that. Don't need anything else in the pool. Okay. Nice. I want like as much armor up here as possible. Alright, we'll get it here. Okay, well that'll work as long as I luck into a Fledgling Imp. I may have to think about going Rally though. Well, there is one Arms Tome. No need of that. I mean, maybe this. Again, if I find Fledgling, Might be nice to do that. Hallowed Halls is probably an option. Doesn't really play nicely with that, but I could have a Hallowed Halls floor and just a queen floor. I think that would get out of control pretty quick with the Imp Sickle. It might not be the best. I'm kind of just struggling for scaling right now, though. I think this is probably the answer, and then we just, I guess, hope for rally here. I mean, this is workable if I can get the right upgrades. Combo it with Pirate Chomper, of which I do have a Pirate Chomper. I think we take this. Oh, there's a Paraffin Enforcer. That is a form of scaling. Damn, no Horned Warrior on this run, eh? Well, now I wish I took the Purifying Cleanse. I mean, I still have these Hallowed Drippings. They're not going to be the greatest. But, you know, I can clear a lot of waves with Imperialist. Just trying to think, like, this is somewhat similar to Alpha Fiend, except it just gains way more damage, especially with the Resonant Charge. This is, 3 times 4, 12 damage per hit, essentially. Yeah, there's Decay, but that doesn't factor in that much. And this is only 5 damage on Strike. This thing is also fat and expensive. I can fuse it into Rail Beater. But, I don't know, these... I'm almost certainly taking a pip upgrade here, but I don't know, man. These are definitely not getting taken. Paraffin and even like I think I would even rather have like a Wickless Baron here. Like Paraffin Enforcer, as good as this unit is, I just don't know how I'm gonna make it work in the current deck. I don't know. I guess One Horn Tome can go on it. If I can consume remove Hallowed Drippings, then I'm probably fine. Yeah, I can hit this Merchant of Magic. I mean, this Merchant of Magic is better since it has the Unstable Vortex. I might even like the health. I haven't taken any damage yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion, because we're kind of low rolling, that that's going to change in these awful rings. I could Hellvent here. I could self-infuse the Paraffin Enforcer. It's not out of the question. I think I'm liking that. I still do Pip, though. Everything here screams Pip. Take a look here. Permafrost. 10 and Piercing's a bit redundant. Don't know... Oh, there's 10. That's good. I don't think we spend money on a Permafrost. Let's just get this down to a playable level first. I don't think I can afford to consume remove it. Just doesn't seem like I got one more chance at a -2. Yeah, double stack won't work either. Even though I have the Pirate Chopper, I think best we can hope for is just a single multi-strike. And I could just Hellvent this maybe at some point. Then I'll have another multi-strike. I mean, hell, I might... I don't know. I guess I could just Hellvent that enough times, and if I can get... Let's see if we're getting Rally. Damn. Damn. Even now, Imp Parade has problems, because... really fucks with the reform pool, just throwing Implings in. It'll be great the next tier of it. Like, I do definitely want those fledgling Imps probably. So, my initial thought here is I can take Imp Parade. It's gonna be a rough set of rings. But past this, when I get my fledgling Imps, story changes. I have a Resonant Shard. That rage, along with just blasting things. I'll just have Queen on her own floor. I probably could do a banner unitless run, honestly. These banner units don't get me much. And then I can just fill that damn floor up with imps. And I will hellvent every one of these one-horn tomes. Which is 2 of them. That'll be 3 strikes. 3 strikes and they're out, you know what I mean? I think I commit to it. We just gotta figure out a way to get through the next few rings, which most likely... Yeah, which units do we want then? Well, let's see if... Did I already reroll? I did. Do I want to Surge Stone one of these? I mean, I honestly don't really need this that much. I think I'd rather find the other stuff. I think a Surge Stone's fine. Double stack, I don't think we spend that money there. If I had a plethora of money to spend, maybe I would. Well, we're out of banner units. I don't think I like the Paraffin Enforcer. I honestly don't think I like any of my banner units. I think I could keep the Alpha Fiend for now as a backup plan if I don't think I can solo a ring with the Queen. Otherwise, I think we just remove these. It's weird, but like they're just not going to work for me, unfortunately. And since we're not spending money, let's get rid of some stewards too. I just want to get to my welder helper. I didn't get to take a draw upgrade, so I don't want like all my priority draws fucking with that. And I just don't. 26 is already too iffy. Well, I could use the money even though I don't immediately need it. I don't think that extra damage is that bad when I have double welder helper. If I have to, I'll set up top. Yeah, there's these scourges, but what are you gonna do? If I either find the stuff or I don't. Okay, I find it, so oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, well then, we will do this. We'll do that. I do want to kill that thing. I'm gonna put this guy here because I don't want to get Ember Drain next turn, and I'll just burn that out. So we can keep our reform pool nice and clean here. Well, I guess I'll add this to it. Because I do want to play this. Man, it's a little bit risky though, isn't it? $15 damage. I mean, I'm doing this no matter what. I already have one other card in the reform pool. How much am I fucking myself up by not getting this rage? I think I need to do this, yeah. Oops, oh, fucking missed the collector, god damn it, dude. Alright, that's a nice bailout. Corporate bailout here. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Let's just do this. I don't need to care about any of this. I just need to keep the pool clean here. Okay, we definitely got to get rid of those other consumables because every now and then when I get this, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, need that. Let's try to keep you protected. I'd be down to put this one into the pool. I just won't play that. Alright, we'll definitely do that, and we'll just play out the rest of these welder helpers. Alright, we're getting through it here. This is pretty fun. Well, when things go your way, I mean, I incredibly high rolled, right? To get... Ooh, look at that. Oh, I can't play it. Oh. Maybe I need an Ember upgrade, I don't know. If I can get the Pirate Jumper on Endless... Ooh. Battering Ram, maybe. Man, how am I going to be able to play all these things, though? Like I said, that magic, no way I take that, but these ones are takeable. Battering Ram just can't get played, though, for these next few fights. It's just a zero way I'm going to be able to. Whereas, important work. Now that would be good. It'd be a lot better, though, if I had a different Endless Imp. But it's still probably the best card here. I don't know. That Tiresome Climb is always nice. It'd be plenty good against the Pyre Wings, though. I don't know. Maybe not. I think I might like important work. I mean, with the Imp Sickle, I feel like it's probably pretty good. I could do Wicked Blaze. I could do a Memories of the Melt. No, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't need to play too much into finding an Impish Scholar. It's a pretty rare unit to find. Wicked Blaze, though, might be nice. I'm not always going to have the luxury of keeping my Imp pool clean, and I may find a later Transcendent or something, and then Wicked Blaze becomes decent. It's just pretty expensive, though, is the problem. I think it's worth a take, though. Alright, we're definitely going this route. This has all the value. Like I said, I need to Hellvent the Tome. It's hard enough for me to play it anyway. Take a look here. That ain't half bad. Capricious could be okay. It could fuck me too. Like, say I find a Transcendent, sure. Maybe I could find an Endless on it. I could just as easily as Endless find a fucking large stone on it. Which isn't the end of the world, I guess. But, I don't know. Is Collection of Tales that good here? It is when I find a Fledgling Imp, but if I don't find a Fledgling Imp, it's obviously not going to do anything for me. Man, so much of my damage right now predicates me finding a Fledgling Imp, otherwise I am pretty fucked. We probably need to keep this Alpha Fiend for now. Like, that might be my only way to get through the next few fights if I don't find Fledgling Imp. Huh, what's going to be better here, Capricious? Maybe Collection is better here. If I can't find the Fledgling, like, often, I think we're going to need the Collection. Dude, this is actually so annoying because this is literally the fucking one time I'd actually like the Hellhorn card here. The one fucking time. Oh boy. We could do Broken Memories, maybe? Nothing else is going to help me. Well, that's not going to help me. It is definitely not going to help me. Horrible Cavern. Fuck that, man. Well, I still think it's this that gets Hellvented. What else am I going to be able to do, right? If I can just get through the next two rings... we were very inclined to go top here. I think the mark makes that easier, right? Well, not easier, but just gives me more reason to do it, rather. I am fine with this in the pool. The thing I don't know about is Alpha Fiend really can't go in now that I've already committed to this, unless I think I can spare just one pip, which against this troop, I doubt it. Yeah, let's try to keep the pool a little clean here. Alright, we have that. I do want to greed here. Here, I could add this to the pool probably. Yeah, but not the others. So stealth boss, I could just probably build up enough armor. At 20 damage, I out-damage her. I would need a lot of armor, though. A whole hell of a lot. Man, it is not... See, now it's not giving me good imps. I think we'll do this just to get the stats up. We can burn up a few things of stealth. Okay. We got a 50-50 that this goes well. Can someone explain to me what the hell? I should be doing 20 damage per imp. Why is this guy taking no damage whatsoever? I got a 50-50 to get Pirate Chomper. I don't know. This doesn't really do much for me at the moment. I think I should just do this. God damn it. Well, I could get the horn break back from this, I guess. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to. Just enough. Alright, well, we do end up getting this, so that's promising. I think I need to do this. I think we'll have enough armor, and I can chump block the rest. Oh, I do need to kill those guys in back, though. Let's do this. I can take a little bit of pyro damage here. Alright, we can try. Nice. Let's just get as much here as we can. Eat up as much stacks. Alright, at 4. Looks like we got it, so go us. But, you know, for good measure, since why not, you know, we'll do this. Alright, easy peasy. So much predicates on finding a fledgling imp, though. This is rough. Okay, imp in a box has to be the call here. That's another decent shot at our stuff. Fatal melting, I doubt we need. Alright, definitely this route. Definitely don't want any of that. I could maybe put a 25 there. Like, this on Endless kind of makes sense, I would say. Alright, quick. Well, I'll still keep Alpha Fiend for this one more fight. I'm probably going bottom floor. It looks like this is where Voyix did die. Am I going to be able to get my shards, I wonder? We got to think about that. So I can get 15 here. That'll be at 70. Here. Who knows? We might get Transcendent. There's about a 20% chance we get Transcendent coming up. That would be my other, you know, roughly 25. Otherwise, I still have damage spells, so no matter what, I can just add shards coming up. I think because this fight is going to be such a nightmare, we don't take these boons. Let me double check. There was nothing here that's good, right? Okay. I mean, I just don't know how I'm going to beat it with Alpha Fiend. I might just remove Alpha Fiend right now. Yeah, in fact, you'll get the Bone Dog Purge. I'm committing at this point to finding the better shit. And let's definitely get rid of the stewards. And I could, I mean, I will be spending money here, but right now, there's really nothing other than consumer move or holdover. And those are expensive, but either way, we got 500 some gold. I think we should at least get these stewards out, and probably the hallowed drippings. I'll even get that one out. I get 100 gold, 260 should be enough, right? So deck size back down to 24. No priority draws, which is good. Question is our children learning? Man, I am so tempted to go top floor. I don't know how much of a mistake that would be. The thing is, like, well, I guess this could inform our decision. Okay, I can go bottom then. My reasoning was, like, I may need time to find rage, but if I'm going to find it right off the bat like this, then there's really no need. I'm going to greed here. There's not really much reason for me to not just have that be the only thing in the pool. Yeah. Don't think I need anything else in the pool. Just get my armor. I'll actually do this here, I think. Just get as much of that as possible. We can do that. I can just horn break, or just let him hit me. I think I still keep the pool clean. Alright, there's tome number 1. I guess I could put this guy in here, because I have, like, everything here for it. So let's do this. I'll keep it clean otherwise, so if I find Pyro Chomper again... Alright, like, okay, we get another Fledgling Imp, that's really nice. Yeah, looking at this, I think once I get my final turn of Imp Parade, we're going to be plenty fine. At this point, I have enough rage. Let's just keep putting World Helpers in. This one actually should go here. It would block more damage. I don't even... Yeah, we can just do that too. Just preserve as much health as possible. Trying to think what I need most. From... Alright, that's a kill. Like, do I need draw the most? Do I need pip? I don't think I need pip. I'm good on pip. Do I need ember? Kind of feel like draw. I can get more reforms that way. This, by the way, removes fragile. I don't think that's worth it. I mean, yeah, I really don't think that's worth it. Does it remove fragile? It doesn't remove fragile, right? Yeah, it does not remove fragile. What am I even saying? I'm I'll be honest, Devourer of Death is almost enticing. I could put it into Pyre Chopper, make it endless. I mean, I have... Well, I'm not hitting a Merchant of Steel, so no, that's not happening. Never mind. Sack Res... I don't think so. It looks like a skip to me, honestly. That's real shitty, man. There's a lot of really good rares we could have hit. I think like even Last Stand would be really good. Dark Deal would work. But obviously Transcendent would be the nuts. And it just gives us fucking trash. Yeah. I don't know. This run still seems relatively cursed. So Ember or draw? I think draw. Pretty hard to do it without draw. Okay, we gotta get our shards here. We have to get... Okay, -2. If I could get a Lightstone casing. Let's see what we got here. Holdover. Well, I'll tell you what. It ain't gonna be great or good, but I can tell you what. I mean, it could be great or good. I'm pretty sure I'm doing sap though. Like, I could put sap on one of these and then that. Doesn't even need to be the Hell Vent target. I'll still have a one-armed tome. I think that's the call. I mean, for greater the good is just a little too random, I think. Like, yeah. Sapstone. Alright, so if I am hell venting the... Oh, you know what? Alright, I was hoping, Spell Chain would have been nice here, but I do have to, like, do something. But I think I know what I can do, so we can intrinsic this and hold it over. That's a pretty good play. That is a draw and Ember upgrade, essentially. Well, kinda, but, yeah. So, what else do we do? I need to get 5 shards. Which I guess I could do if I hellvent this important work. Like, I was going to hellvent the one-harm tome, but 3 strikes is probably enough. What might be better? Like, I can hellvent that for 5, then I'm at 85. This Divine Horde is, that. Because the important work, I have to imagine that is just going to be better. So we'll do that. As far as what to remove, maybe the imps. We don't really need these. I could probably Surge Stone that as well. I don't think I want to though. I might every now and then want to remove something with it. I think cost reduction on these is actually pretty worth. It's even worth re-rolling here for, because remember, there's a lot of turns I'm just not going to have the energy if I don't have Pyre Chopper, to do that. So we want Imp Parade. We want the Fledgling Imp. It tried to switch him on me. It tried to fuck with me. You notice that? Shade Wings. Well then. Top floor is definitely doable here. Just hopefully don't low roll. Pretty hard to low roll here, honestly. So we'll put you down. We'll be Ember Drained. No, we don't have to be Ember Drained, do we? So let's just not be. So you can go there. We'll go there. I think I'd rather have maybe this back. Oh hell, we can do it a few times here, huh? Might as well. Oh. Oh, that works. I'll get a fledgling every turn, so I'm not too worried about a lot of this. Let's see what we get here. Alright, let's do this, and then we'll do these here. Taking 25 there. I think that's fine. I could probably do that. I don't need to keep the reform pool clean, actually. I'm kind of at the point where any imp will do. Should have actually probably played that other imp out too. Oh well. Let's do this. We're just sapping the shit out of everything. It's pretty nice. I think we're just gonna crush this here. There's that. Was my sap not enough for you? Oh, living armor. Look at that 14 damage living armor. Literally less than like Talos at this amount of shards, literally. Who wants to come back? One of them. Man, I should have maybe done a pip upgrade, who knows? I didn't realize I'd be like out of pip. No, that's fine. I mean, if it's a good problem to have, right? Molting up. Damn. I'll actually go with some offense here. Nice. Problem solved. And, yeah, no need to style. 21 damage. Well, maybe Battering Ram. We have to go Merchant of Magic. Impish Scholar, yeah, maybe. Honestly, maybe. Battering Ram's just not that good. Without piercing, I don't really see any reason to add it here. I think an Impish Scholar could make sense. Would another Wicked Blaze make sense? Maybe. It would be pretty nice to pick out the Impish Scholar. I don't think I'll take it though. I'll just get my other primitive molds down and yeah, I think we'll be fine. Just check this. No, maybe. Conscription Notice, maybe. I don't think so though. Oh, Queen's Tail, obviously. Hell's Banners maybe as well, but I'm pretty sure Queen's Tail wins out here. Double stack. Thanks for that. I don't think I take any of these, honestly. Oh, so fun. Well, I'll definitely take a Lost Luggage. It does kind of fuck me that I can't play my Impsicle turn 1, but that's fine, I think. My removals are expensive at this point. Let's just get these down, I think. I could tend that. Holdover? Okay, that on holdover I'll take. I can get back 0 cost thing each turn, right? Damn, if only I had a little more money. Alright, this was the plan. I think we stick with it. And hopefully we draw an imp turn 1. If not, well, fuck us then. Alright, nothing else to spend my money on, so we'll go there. It's probably an entire trial I didn't need to take then worth of money wasted. That's how it goes sometimes. The immediate no... or the immediate punish for not going, what do you call it? I guess I'll Ember Drain here. I do want to stack all this stuff. Alright, we're gonna go here. Here. Could do this to bring it back even though I can't really play it. Well, I could play it. Like, I could do that. That's pretty good. We'll need time to get Rage up top. That is actually going to be an issue. I didn't even think about that with how, you know, fuck, this is going to be a chased. I think we just want to sack here and try to get it back. Oh, I can do that. Oh, one thing's for sure, I can sap the fuck out of chased. I can definitely do that. Maybe when he's up here I should be doing that, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this is pretty nice too, to just keep getting these back. Oh, only one of them has sap. I'll need to remember that. Well, in that case, let's see what we get here. Okay. Are you the sapper? Which one's the sapper? It doesn't tell me. The fuck? Well, it has to be this one, right? Yeah. Alright, that's better. I will do that. Okay, I'm down with that. I guess I should have done that, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, we will deal with some Ember Drain here, but what are you gonna do? Actually, no, I'm gonna sap the fuck out of them. What am I saying? Let's make sure we do... I'll just remember, since for some reason it doesn't show me the one that, you know, is the sapper. We'll just always put that one in front so we know. I think because Chased is here, I should just really hammer this one in here. Yeah, if we just sap the shit out of Chased, we should be fine. Bring this back. Oh, damn it. Is this worth it? It's probably best just to keep getting a multi-strike, right? I would think. Yeah, especially with how little sap I have. Our little rage I have. Man, I cannot get it. Chased is just the dumbest piece of shit ever. I fucking hate Chased so goddamn much. I can't even begin to explain to you how much I fucking hate Chased. What an unfun, just absolute bastard. He's not that hard, but he's such a bastard, you know? Like, just what a fucking bastard. There we go. I am a multi-striking 7 times. Put them down one more time. I'll take you back. I could play that one more time. I might as well, right? Oh wait, no I can't. What am I saying? Well, whatever. For some reason I was thinking that one was endless too, but it is in fact not endless. Let's just stack up this. Well, probably actually should stack. Still stack multi-strike. I mean, why not, right? I think we'll be fine. I could min-max a little more here, but I'm looking at my queen and I'm like, you do 1,000 damage. Yeah, I think, wild guess, and you'll be sapped to hell when you come here. Just the wildest of guesses. I'm pretty sure I don't need to min-max much more here. But I'll still keep the train going, you know, just to keep the heuristics up. How much health this guy has now. Alright, still gonna give everything to you, Chased. Like, you have made this run annoying. I mean, this fight really wasn't hard, but you just ruined my fun. That's what you do. You're a fun ruiner. And for that, I'm going to take you out with that damage there. Look at that. That's like an angry, angry queen. Just rapidly striking with her tail. Alright. Well, we've navigated, honestly, a pretty... I don't know. A pretty, I wouldn't necessarily say cursed. It wasn't a great run, though. Usually these runs are just a lot more busted. Like, in true just whatever fashion, the run became a lot easier toward the end, but I don't know. I was pretty worried for a while there. Getting through the mid-game, I think, was the toughest part. It doesn't surprise... We'll just see what Voyix did, but it doesn't really surprise me that he, you know, died out on the ring that he did. Scaling was tough to find. I don't know if I want to go top necessarily. Well, I could. I mean, I'm getting armor to the whole floor. There's probably no reason not to go top, right? So, we will do it. Oh, I draw one imp. Cool story, bro. I guess I'll draw one imp if that's what you want me to do. Alright, there we go. That's what I want. You're going to be sapped for the remainder of this fight, you see. I hope you enjoy that, because that is your life now. And we might as well take one of these in as well. Just get some more damage in there. What are we going to do about all this? I think we'll be fine, right? this. Alright, we'll do this. Oh, and we need to do that. Almost forgot the most important part. To put damage on her. And we can sap them so much that this doesn't really end up mattering, right? I think we'll be fine here. The sap really makes things quite nice. Guess we should do that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have. But it's remedyable. We got this. Let's bring back. We want to do this still. Put that in front. Okay, we get the right one back. Eventually, I'm gonna get the wrong one back because I stupidly played, you know, the card that we're not supposed to play. I'm taking 28 from spikes. That is... that's what we know here in the industry as bullshit. The guy in the back is gaining health. Super fucking cool. Whatever, have your way. I'm not gonna add another thing to the consume pool. Yeah, you're sapped. Have fun with that, man. I will just sap every piece of shit that comes through here now. That's the plan now. Alright. Unfortunately, no, 25 does it. Maybe we get lucky here. We don't. But at least I got the reform pool clean now. Could have tried for a Transcendent there. I don't think I... It's really hard to get Transcendent with Imp in a Box. Trust me, If you search back hard enough on my channel, you'll find pretty hardcore evidence of it. It's like I literally have a run where it's like I'm playing 3 to 4 Imp in a Boxes every turn. I go the whole Divinity fight without even getting one Transcendent. It's pretty wild. I could probably be more toward a flying kill if I didn't keep doing this as my target, but I'm kind of honestly kind of done with this run right now, and I just want it to be over with, and I'm just kind of autopiloting right now, so you'll have to forgive me. We'll definitely win, I can tell you that. Here, I'll tell you what, let's, for this one, I guess I'll do, maybe, well, you know what, fuck it, I'll still do this one. Why not, right? So close. Just one round away, really, from getting the flying kill. Wait. Did I not have that guy in hand? That's fucking wild. That is legitimately fucking wild, dude. Alright, this is a wee bit of sap. This might be a thumbnail worthy here. Let's go for the max sap. 99. We'll just say that that's the cap. I know it goes more, but we'll say that's the cap. And, you know, just for maximum ridiculousness, why not just get that final stack of multi-strike here. So in the end, I had 190 by 11 and 1,000 armor. Boom. I'm telling you, like, as I've gotten... I should ask Dusk his thoughts on this, because I feel like as I've gotten to the higher win rate play, before I was pretty convinced Divinity is the toughest fight in general. It was definitely where I would die the most. Now I'm kind of thinking it's the more and more I've been able to improve my win rate, it really seems like to me the game is make or break in 4 and 5. I think every run you can put together a plan that is relatively broken by the end game. But it's like rings 4 and 5 that seem to be the toughest. Anyway, we get it done there. A rough one, not gonna lie. It's like we didn't find Ritual, we didn't find Fledgling Imp. We at least found a Welder Helper. Had we not found Welder Helper, that would have been a nightmare of a run. I don't know what the fuck we would have done then. And like the units, I guess we probably could have leaned in. I mean, we would have found something if we didn't find Welder Helper. It would have had to have been like at least a Molting Imp or something. We could have probably done like a self-infused Molting Imp on Endless, and then just to mitigate damage since we wouldn't really have defense, and then probably the Paraffin Enforcer with Burnout Extension might have to just be the scaling plan at that point. But I don't know, it's really rough. Like, not finding a Horned Warrior is really tough with the situation we were in. Like, Alpha Fiend into Horned Warrior would have been passable for scaling. Honestly, I'm gonna... One Horn Tome, though, like, if we hadn't have found that as well, would have been a nightmare. This card gets hated on all the time. It does not deserve the hate. It's a really good card, as you can see here. I'd honestly probably give the MVP to One Horn Tome. I mean, that gave us a plan at scaling, right, offensively, because the single Fledgling Imps, we had the nice spike with Resonant Shard and Collection of Tales, but even then, it's like... You know, we definitely need the One Horn Tome. We didn't know we were going to get, like, consistent consume return on it, but just, you know, the original plan was to get 3 of them. 2 of them was fine once we saw Impish Scholar. But that is about all I can think to say there. I mean, we found... You got to search for the power that's in front of you, and we latched onto it. But it was a tough run. Especially those rings 4, 5, and 6. I think 6 I can include in there too. Nice, 69% calculated. So he went full Imperialist. Don't really agree with this. Like I said, it's not really adding much to Imperialist. You do plenty of wave damage in bursts. You may as well just have that be done with imps, and then you don't need to add this to your reform pool, while also not getting, you know, the non-imp synergy that Attune provides. Okay, what the hell? He did the volatile gauge. Interesting. See, I wonder if I don't know. I actually don't know what Voyix's thoughts on Gage are. I assumed he didn't like it just because everybody hates it, like literally everybody except me. I feel, but maybe Voyix likes it, and I just never knew that about him. I would say though, if he's a hater of it, taking it on a run like this probably doesn't help his cause, right? He's not going to get sold on this run, right? I mean, what does he even have? I guess he ended up with Battering Ram and Mortal Entrapment, which would have been alright with it. Endless Pirate Chomper would have been fine with it, though. I mean, honestly, since he has that, I think it would be fine. He has Endless on a lot of imps. I like this. I like the Self-Infuse Endless Weather Helper. Rail Beater. That's fine at that point in the game. I'll tell you what, though, he did not take... for the record, he did not take Horn, the One Horn Tome. So, I mean, if you think about it, I like most of this, except Scorching Restraints. I would rather do Collection of Tales for sure. I think what I don't don't really like the full Imperialist. I think by the time you're at Ring 4, I think he could have seen the writing on the wall that, like, scaling is just not going to be there. So, like, you're really risking it by going full Imperialist here. If the plan was to hold out for Rally, you might as well just take the Imp Parade here. You'll typically get more, same amount of damage roughly from Imperialist, so it's not like you're giving up anything to take Imp Parade. You are getting cost reductions, which would be pretty good, I think, with Volatile Gauge. And then you have the endgame plan past this point. Obviously, it wouldn't have helped you here that much, but to get the Rage, and then you could have more comfortably taken something like Collection of Tales. And I still hold to that I don't think you take Gauge here. It's not untakeable. Like, looking at this deck, I think it ended up being a deck that Gauge could be good in, but yeah, I don't know. I don't love the 35 on Horn Breaks either. That I feel like those shards could have been spent at better things. It's about the main deck doctoring I can do. Just has a lack of scaling, Granted, at this point in the game, so did mine, right? But, I don't know, I guess at least I had the capability to add some multi-strike, and I benefited a lot more from the times I would get a random Rage Imp from Impsicle. When I get Rage, it's locked in, and it does, 50% more damage than his Rage would have. I just don't think you get much from the Scorching Restraints here. You'd be much better off just with the Collection of Tales. Although he must have just went a different route. I could have sworn we were offered Scorching Restraints, though, on this run, and I took it, instead of that, but obviously not, just looking at the order here. So I don't know. I guess maybe he just never was offered the Collection of Tales. Well, so I guess that's not necessarily a mistake to take Scorching Restraints. He must have just seen an artifact that I didn't see then. I'd be curious to know what the other choices were, though. I still don't know that Scorching Restraints does a whole lot for this run. I'll tell you what, he would have loved to have paired it with the other Rage artifacts. Well, I don't know. There's not much more I can really say. I think maybe, though, speculatively, he might have been better off taking the Alpha Fiend. As bad as it is, once you see Rage is not really on the menu, or even the Paraffin Enforcer, I don't know, but I don't know. It's like I said, this is a tough run. Okay, I think if you took the Wicklash, definitely should have took the Paraffin Enforcer. He would have him having the Wicklash definitely would have made a night and day difference, I think, in his ability to make that Paraffin Enforcer work. And then you have your scaling plan, right? You can still wave clear pretty well with Shardtail Queen, but you can, you know, with a pip upgrade, you have your Paraffin Enforcer, you eventually self-infuse it, because those Hell Vents were very nicely placed, right? You have basically Queen, Paraffin Enforcer, and then Broom for 2 imps, and you'll have enough, you know, the self-infuse, even if he dies, you can bring him back. Eventually you can Wicklash and Hella Drippings, and he'll be in play for most of the game. And then you'll just have your scaling at that point. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. I'm being hypercritical here, obviously, but I don't know. I'm really into just examining decks and where the strength fell short, right? Like what the strengths are. Like strengths with this one, it cycles through really quickly because Volatile Gauge. It has variance in what it could give you with the Imp Sickle. I can play all of my cards out once I draw my Pyre Chompers, usually. I have synergy with the Battering Ram and Will to Helper, so that'll help with the removal. But again, do you need removal with Shardtail Queen at this point, especially with full Imperialist? I don't know. I can't necessarily fault this, but I might say that I don't know, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I'm going in circles at this point, though. I gotta say, though, I do love that Voyix posts these challenges, because this was... It was a tough one to, like, construct a plan from. All these rings here, basically all the way until about here, this run was tough. Basically the point where he went down. It's too bad he didn't survive, because he probably would have been fine afterward, right? Well, maybe. He didn't take the one-arm tome. I actually think that's the biggest mistake on this run. So, I don't know. I really think one-arm tome is pretty good, especially when your armor is just so high, right? Anyway, hopefully that was a fun / useful one. Always down to do more Cursed Seeds if anybody has them. Until then, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.